Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Smash Masters number 74. I'm your host for tonight, Budkit. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their Monday. We are live, coming to you from the Outer Limits. I'd like to give a huge shout out to everyone who showed up for today's tournament. We got 6 people here. Our first match is going to be Big Lando versus IsrealJohn up here on screen for you guys. IsrealJohn is our new contestant. We'd like to welcome him here to the Outer Limits. And would like to thank anybody who entered tonight's tournament at the Outer Limits for Smash Masters. If you're interested in entering, signups are always on start.gg. Excited to call this one for you guys today. And just a reminder, this Thursday we will have our FGC night featuring 2XKO, Tekken 8, and Street Fighter 6. Signups are also on start.gg for those tournaments. Look forward to seeing you out Thursday night here at the Outer Limits. Israel's getting his name inputted. The stage has been selected and the character selection is going to be underway. Israel has elected to go with Toon Link. And it looks like Big Lando is going to go with Roy for this battle. Israel's electing to go with the blue Toon Link skin. The blue outfit. I personally like the blue outfit on Toon Link. The first stage is set for Pokemon Stadium. Alright, both of the players start neutral, trying to figure each other out. Israel takes the first hit on Big Lando. Big Lando looking for some offense, unable to find any against Israel here. Big Lando goes in for some offense of his own, is able to find a little bit. Israel goes for a spike. Go to an avail, he spikes the stage there. Goes for a spike again, finds Big Lando with it. Hits Big Lando with a bomb. Israel is looking pretty good in his debut here at the Outer Limits on Smash Masters. Already has Big Lando up at 80% damage. Lando looking to eliminate Israel here first. But Israel's looking to not let that happen. Spawning bombs. One slash from Lando sends Israel flying. Israel's able to recover on stage. One shot from Big Lando sends Israel up and now to take him down to 2 stocks. Israel is down at 2 stocks and 21% damage. Lando currently has the stock advantage, but not the damage advantage. Israel needs to go down on stage and actually fight Lando here. Israel does just that. Charges up and attack. Goes for it. Swings and misses against Big Lando. What a spike there from Israel to knock Big Lando out and send him down to 2 stocks. And if Israel continues this up, he might have a shot at beating Lando here. Who knows? Stay tuned and find out, folks. Big Lando gets the grab in the up smash and almost sends Israel out, but Israel's able to recover. Israel looking for a spike against Lando, unable to find it. Goes for an up spike, doesn't find that one. Finds a spike, finds an up slash. What a shot there by Israel. Almost knocks Big Lando off the side of the stage. Big Lando recuperates, does some damage against Israel. Israel's able to battle his way back into the center stage against Big Lando. What a spike again there from Israel. Israel's absolutely holding his own against Big Lando here. And Big Lando's not an easy opponent to go against. What a side swipe there from Israel. Israel has another attack charged up. Completely misses Big Lando with it. Big Lando knocks Israel out and sends him down to 1 stock. Big Lando looking to take game 1 of this series. The series is set to go best of 5, so the first person to 3 will win. Israel's got to continue damaging Big Lando here if he wants a shot at winning this thing. Goes for another spike, misses that. Goes for a spike again, misses that. Gets a grab, gets a throw, has Big Lando off the stage. Charges up an attack, misses that. Swings and misses again. Big Lando looking to generate some offense against Israel. Runs right into a spike. That's going to spell the end for Big Lando there. Big Lando goes down to 1 stock here against Israel. Oh my goodness. Israel's not going to be able to recover from that one. Spiked himself off the stage. Wasn't able to recover in time. Big Lando takes game 1 of this series and goes up 1-0. We will see if Israel elects to stay on the same character or he elects to jump off of Toon Link and try somebody else. And also, all experience levels are welcome in many of our tournaments, whether you're a beginner or an experienced player. We've got Israel going on Dr. Mario and Big Lando using Mario for this match. They just set for Battlefield. Israel looking to get the damage going early against Lando. He's able to find a little bit of it. Lando responds with some offense of his own, looking to knock Israel out. Both of these players at a deadlock right now. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? It looks like it's going to be Big Lando thus far. What a spike from Israel to try to generate some offense and get things going. Lando goes for a side spike, misses that tremendously. Israel goes for a whirlwind smash, gets the down spike again against Big Lando. Seems like Israel has his down spike down pat now with whoever he's using. What nice up smash attempt. Found that empty though. Lando's able to recover against Israel. Lando with a couple of fireballs spawn against Israel. Israel tries to go for a whirlwind smash again. Lando knocks him up. Lando grabs and punches him a couple of times. What an uppercut from Lando to send Israel flying. Israel going for the whirlwind smash again against Lando. Doesn't have it that time. Goes for it again and knocks Lando out to take him down to 2 stocks here. Wow, what a shot from Israel again. Lando hits Israel with a fireball, and Israel looking for an up smash. Doesn't find it. Lando has a fireball spawn. Israel's got to work himself back on stage. Isn't able to. Goes down to 2 stocks here against Big Lando. Israel charging up a headbutt. Not able to find it there. Wow, what a hydrant, what a water pump shot from Big Lando there. Israel with a whirlwind smash again. Looking for a hard side smash. Isn't able to find it. Big Lando kicks Israel. Almost knocks him off the stage. Almost had him there for a second. Israel with a whirlwind smash again. Knocks Big Lando up. We'll see what happens here. Big Lando's able to recover. Big Lando looks with a knockout punch. Unable to find it. What a headbutt from Israel there to knock Big Lando up. And almost knocked him out. But couldn't finish the job quite yet. Big Lando kicks Israel off the stage. Big Israel has to recover, isn't able to. Israel goes down to 1 stock here early. Game number 2. Let's see what happens. Big Lando looking to cap off game 2 with a W. Big Lando uppercuts, able to climb his way back on the stage. Israel with a whirlwind smash again. Knocks Big Lando up and finally gets Big Lando knocked out to take him down to 1 stock. We'll see what happens here. Wow, what an uppercut by Big Lando in the air. Almost knocked Israel out there. Israel's able to battle his way back. What a kick from Lando. Almost knocked Israel off the stage there. Israel's able to work his way back to center stage. Israel trying to generate some offense, trying to figure things out right now. Lando's hot on his heels, not letting him breathe. Israel with a couple of uppercuts that absolutely connect with Big Lando. Big Lando's on the defensive now, trying to figure out his offensive strategy. Gets knocked by a whirlwind smash from Israel. What a shot there from Iz. Wow, one up smash from Lando, almost spelled the end for Israel. Israel battling his way back here, looking to knock Big Lando out. Oh my goodness. Can Israel do it here? One whirlwind smash. One headbutt from Big Lando. And Big Lando is going to be your victor in this one. An absolute nail-biter against IsrealJohn. Big Lando wins this match and takes and goes up 2-0 against Israel. Can Israel bounce back in game number 3 and at least force a game 4? I must admit, Israel held his own in that one. And it looks like we are going to go to Wii Fit Studio for game number 3 against IsrealJohn and Big Lando. I gotta get the rules reset here. Oh, nope. Israel's gotta create a Mii fighter real quick. We'll see what kind of look he rocks with. He decides to go with a brawler. Ah. Decides to go with a Mario cap. Rocks a t-shirt. I like the look on Israel's Mii character. Wow. Alright, getting his moveset set up for his Mii fighter up here. Alright, high pitch. That's cool. Now he's got to import a fighter name. Mii 699. Alright, Mii 699 is going to be his character name. Alright, Wii Fit Studio is going to be the selection for stage number 3. In game 3, Israel locks in his new character. Uh-oh, Big Lando has done locked in Lucas. Lucas is Big Lando's main. Big Lando said the gloves are coming off now. I mean business. Big Lando looking for TK freeze earlier. Israel looking for a headbutt that doesn't find anybody. Come on, Israel, you gotta get the damage going if you want to win this one. It's a do-or-die match for Israel here. Israel bounces off the platform, headbutts into Lando. Lando nails a barrier shot that absolutely clobbers Israel there. Israel looking to do damage. Lando looking to follow it up. Makes a miss, goes in for some offense, and just dodges Israel again. Israel has to be smarter with his attacks here if he plans on winning against Big Lando. Lando with another barrier shot. Wow, what a headbutt from Israel there. Gets a grab, gets a down smash. Big Lando goes for the up smash. Wow, what a super kick there from Israel. Almost knocked Big Lando out. Big Lando gets the grab. Gets the stage smash. Looking to knock Israel out here. Wow, what another shot from Israel. Trying to take Big Lando out here early, and he does. He wipes Big Lando down to 2 stops. Big Lando responds and absolutely just returns a favor against Israel and takes him down to 2 stops. What is going to happen next here? Israel looking for some offense, so is Big Lando. Big Lando looking to take the fight to Israel. Gets a barrier shot against him. Israel gets the grab, gets a down smash off the stage, gets the headbutt to connect. Everything's going Israel's way right now, except the fact that he's sitting at 84% damage. Uh-oh. Big Lando going in for the kill shot now. Israel looking for some offense. Gets a couple of head dives against Big Lando. What a kick from Israel there. Oh, one barrier shot from Big Lando is going to set Israel flying. That's going to spell 1 stock from Israel. Israel's in danger of losing this set, but he does have a shot of redemption as we're on round robin. What a shot there from Israel to take Big Lando down to 1 stock. Can Israel actually pull off an upset and beat Big Lando here? Big Lando going for the offense. What a headbutt by Israel. Another headbutt. Israel's just connecting with a headbutt. Well, never mind. Big Lando brought a snake toy out to play. What a Wow. Israel just nailed Lando with a suplex. I have not seen that before. Lando going in with the barrier attacks on Israel. Grabbing at straws, just trying to get this last stock wiped out of Israel. Both of these players are at one stop. What a PK fire there from Lando. Gets the grab, gets the stage smash. Israel goes in for another headbutt, misses that. Goes in for another one, misses that. Israel may just headbutt it. What a shot from Israel to win game 3 against Big Lando. Wow. Nobody saw that one coming. Israel with an absolute upset to take game 3 away from Big Lando. Alright, I guess we're going on to game 4 in this set now. Alright, for game 4, we're going to Mishima Dojo.
Stop battle.
Big Lando has to rethink his strategy on that one. Yeah, he ends up choosing Dark Pit for this battle against Israel. Alright, still a do-or-die match for Israel here. He does have to win this match to force it in 5. We'll see what happens. Big Lando getting started off with the offense here, looking to knock Israel out early to avenge his last loss against him. Israel looking to continue the attacks. But Lando, wow, what a headbutt there by Israel. I didn't even have time to call Lando's shot. He may just headbutt his way into this win. That's all he's going to have to do. Wow. Absolutely headbutts into Big Lando and sends him flying and sends him down to 2 stops. Wow. Okay, Israel's continuing to spawn headbutts and continuing to connect with him. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Big Lando can't even nail a shot in right now against Israel without as many headbutts as he's spawning. Big Lando's trying to shoot some arrows at him. Finally gets some offense going against Israel and takes him down to 2 stocks here. Wow, gets a grab, gets a down smash. Goes Israel. Israel going with a headbutt again, looking for the knockout against Big Lando. Doesn't get it that time. Keep on trying, bud. You got this. Wow, another shot from Big Lando. Almost sends Israel flying, but not quite yet. Big Lando trying to do everything in his power to take Israel down to 1 stock right now. But Israel just 1 stock Lando with a headbutt, his signature move. Lando's trying to knock Israel into the next barrier and off the stage. Israel's not going to be able to recover and goes down to 1 stock. Israel's best bet is wait for the garage to close back up. Maybe use that to his advantage. Israel goes for a headbutt, hits Big Lando with it. Big Lando gets a grab, gets a smash. Israel went up for an uppercut. That missed. That may have just cost Israel his last stock. Israel's able to work his way back on stage. Able to headbutt into Big Lando again. What a combo there by Lando, generating some offense. Lando's looking to knock him the opposite way now. What a shot by Big Lando to take game 4 away from Israel, and your winner of this set by knockout is Big Lando. Congratulations to Israel on his debut and putting up a hard-fought match against Lando. Next set up on screen is CP1 against Dr. Insano. It'll be interesting to see if Dr. Insano pulls his Steve bag out of his tricks again. CPU1 typically uses Pac-Man. We'll see if he deviates off of his main character for this set against Dr. Insano here. I'd like to welcome everybody if you're just tuning into the stream. Tuning in to Smash Masters 74, presented to you by the Outer Limits. I'm your host for tonight, Mudkid. Game 1, we saw Big Lando take down IsrealJohn in 4 games. IsrealJohn came back with the absolute upset in Game 3, but couldn't hold on to win game 4. Fell just a little bit short, but a valiant effort by IsrealJohn there, and a good job in his debut of Smash Masters. This next set, it needs no introduction. It's one of our rival resets here at the Outer Limits. It's CPU1 versus Dr. Insano. Now it'll be interesting to see if both of these players stick to their main characters. Dr. Insano typically uses Steve. CPU1 typically uses Pac-Man. We'll see if that's the set here. Going for some music changes, going for Mega Man series, and the song selection is going to be Flash Man.
Stop battle.
Alright. Both of these players getting set up on stage. Name selection is getting underway shortly. Alright. CPU1 immediately locks in Pac-Man. Insano's gonna lock in on Min Min, it looks like. Yep, and that's gonna be the character selection for game number 1 on Battlefield. Alright. CPU gets a hydrant spawn early. Insano knocks that right into CPU. CPU follows Insano off the stage with an absolute insane combo. No pun intended there. Goes for the combo again. Knocks Dr. Insano off the stage. CPU has 2 stock Insano and we're not admitted into this match yet. This is absolutely nuts. Wow, Dr. Insano has to get something figured out on Min Min here if he wants to win this set. Dr. Insano recovers. So does CPU. CPU's looking for the final knockout of this match. Unable to get it thus far. CPU looking for a projectile. Unable to get that either. Dr. Insano finally generating some offense of his own against CPU. Looking to knock CPU's hydrant into him. Doesn't get it though. CPU spawns another hydrant. Waits for Dr. Insano to knock that off the stage. Dr. Insano CPU just quickly spawns another one. Dr. Insano gets all that up smash against CPU. CPU has 2 stock advantage against Dr. Insano though. That up kick's gonna knock CPU out and take him down to 2 stocks. CPU's trying to figure out some offense against Dr. Insano here upon a respawn. What a kick there by CPU. Dr. Insano does have more reach than CPU does, but CPU can close the gap pretty quickly with Pac-Man. What a straight spike there from CPU to prevent Dr. Insano from being able to recover. CPU's going to take game 1 just like that, folks. Alright, music change again. We're on Hardman stage for the music track.
Stop battle.
Dr. Insano's going right back to Min Min. And CPU staying on Pac-Man. Maybe Dr. Insano's trying to learn a new character here in the tournament. CPU getting some offense generated here in the early going. Dr. Insano trying to find the offense. Game 2 has CPU's name all over it. Uh-oh, come on. There you go, CPU. Nice recovery there, bud. Dr. Insano looking to knock CPU out and take him down to 2 stocks. CPU looking to use his hydrant, is able to do so. Goes Dr. Insano off the stage, spawns another hydrant right on the stage to try to ledge guard Insano. That doesn't work out quite too well. Insano's trying to nail a combo on CPU, doesn't find it. Hits CPU's hydrant, knocks it off the other end of the stage and falls harmlessly. CPU1 looking to recover on stage, so is Insano. Insano with a spike again. Almost knocks CPU out, but CPU is able to recover. What a spike there by CPU. Gets the projectile spawn. Oh, Dr. Insano got the better of that exchange. CPU's down to 2 stocks now. Dr. Insano continuing with the offensive onslaught. CPU trying to find a recovery, is able to do so against Insano. Dr. Insano's just kicking at anything he can kick right now. CPU1 makes a nice recovery. Back on stage. Gets a projectile. Throws it into Insano. Gets that shot against Insano. Goes for the spike. No to an avail. Nobody home. Wow. Upon a recovery, is able to connect with Dr. Insano. Dr. Insano is able to knock CPU's bell into him. That absolutely dazes him for a couple of seconds. CPU1 looking for another projectile spawn, but unable to get it thus far against Insano. Insano has CPU down to one stock. CPU has a hydrant spawn, unable to use that against Insano effectively. Insano is able to recover on stage. Insano looking for another recovery and gets all of that. Insano kicks CPU's hydrant back into him, superplexes CPU. CPU's fine. Wow. CPU just bounced Insano off the side of the stage and took him down to 2 stops. What a shot there from CPU, and makes an immaculate recovery there. Insano looking for the knockout blow on CPU. CPU1's looking to stay alive in game 2. Gets the projectile spawn. Has an apple. You know what they say about apples here. Wow, what a shot there from CPU. CPU's looking for the finish. Drops the hydrant for good measure. Didn't need it though. Knocks Insano down to 1 stop. Insano has a damage advantage against CPU. Gets the knockup against CPU. Looks for more offense against him. Unable to find it thus far. CPU with an absolute combo there against Insano. That was pretty crazy. Oh, goes for the apple throw again. Doesn't get it that time. Goes for another projectile. Is unable to get it as Insano just trying to knock CPU off kilter right now. CPU is able to spawn a hydrant. Wow. Knocks that hydrant right into Insano. Insano looking to grab CPU's projectile but unable to do it in time. CPU's just trying to counter Insano's attacks right now, unable to do so thus far. Has a hydrant spawn. Wow. One shot from the wrecking ball by Insano's gonna knock CPU out. Insano's gonna win game 2 off of Lando. Game 3 we are on. Game 3, I think we're set to go on Kalos Pokemon League. Yep.
2, 1, go!
Alright. Both of these players start off center stage. Insano getting the better of the early offensive exchange. CPU1 knocks Insano off the stage early. Insano makes a recovery. Insano making another recovery. CPU spawns a hydrant right on the ledge of the stage here. Insano is still somehow able to make a recovery. Wow, what a hydrant spawn there from CPU. CPU chases Insano off the stage, knocks Insano out, and self-sacrifices a stop. We'll see if that move paid off later. Insano coming back with an absolute combo against CPU there. Insano trying to ledge guard CPU, unable to find it. CPU is able to recover on the platform there. Insano does have the reach, but CPU's got the speed. We'll see who wins this match here. This has been an insane game 3 to call, guys. CPU1 has another hydrant spawn. See if he's able to put that in play, or if anybody's able to put that in play. Nope. That hydrant is just going to disappear harmlessly. CPU throws a bell into Insano that absolutely stuns him for a few seconds. Insano goes for the grab, goes for a couple of punches, and goes for a suplex. Knocks CPU off the stage, but hasn't finished the job against CPU yet. CPU is still alive here. That shot may do it for CPU. Nope, CPU is still going to be able to make a recovery. Spawns a hydrant on stage. Kicks Insano off of the stage. Wow. What a projectile throw by CPU to knock Insano right into his hydrant. CPU looking for the finish, is able to get it. It sends Insano down to 1 stop here. Game number 3. Sano with a wrecking ball arm knocks CPU out and takes him down to one stock. Sano has two Gator arms spawn now. Those look like Gators anyway. Yep. CPU spawns another projectile, is able to get all of that. Wow, what a kick into the hydrant by CPU. Knocks that one into Dr. Insano. Dr. Insano does have to reach, and that's what he's going to use against CPU here. CPU one getting the combos going. Stomps on Insano a couple of times for good measures to try to knock him out here in game number 3. Insano's looking for a combo to finish CPU off. One punch from Insano and his alligator arm is going to do it. Insano is going to win game 3. We are on to game 4.
Start the battle. Pac-Man.
We are going back to Pac-Man for CPU and Min for Insano here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Stage 4 is Pokemon Stadium. CPU knocks Insano off the stage, chases Insano off the stage, doesn't get the finish. Insano gets a combo going against CPU, looking to knock him out and send him down to 2 stocks. CPU1's now looking to let that happen this early in the match. Gets a throw, gets a upshot going against Insano there. Wow, what a hydrant spawn there by CPU. Insano looking to knock CPU up and out. Not happening so far against CPU. Wow, what a throw there by CPU. What a upshot on his hydrant. Tries to knock that into Insano, doesn't find it. Insano just throwing punches at CPU right now, seeing what sticks. CPU is able to respawn behind Insano and gets some offense going of his own. CPU has a projectile, he throws it into Insano. Insano is able to knock CPU up and around a bit. Finally knocks CPU out to send him down to 2 stocks. Here comes Insano. Wow. What a bell shot there by CPU that absolutely stuns Insano. CPU took advantage of that and knocked Insano out, and Insano's down to 2 stocks. CPU has the damage advantage currently, has to keep the pressure on Insano if he wants to win against the Min, because Min does have more reach than the Pac-Man does, and has to play rather strategically here in game 4. As a projectile, gets that thrown into Insano. Insano with a bunch of punches, trying to land him on CPU, unable to find him thus far. Knocks CPU1's hydrant off the stage, can't knock it into him though. What a bell spawn there by CPU, throws that into Insano and stuns him again. CPU1 has to make a recovery and does. Insano looking to ledge guard CPU with a long arm of his and is able to knock CPU1 down to 1 stock. Insano's also at 140% damage, so he does have to be careful. One shot from CPU could send him flying. And we could be a 1 stock even match here. CPU1's looking to do just that. Gets his apple deflected right back at him. Has to recover and does. Tries to get some offense going against Insano here. Insano with a couple of punches gets him against CPU. Insano dives off the stage, follows CPU off of it. CPU is not going to be able to recover. And your winner of this set is going to be Dr. Insano on Min. Your next set is going to take place on screen shortly. Let's get the standings going for you guys real quick. So far, we have Dr. Insano in first place, Big Lando in second place, CPU in third place, Coleslaw in fourth, IsrealJohn in fifth, and Aiden Symphony in the sixth. I'd like to welcome anybody who's just tuning into the stream. This is Smash Masters number 74. And I'm your host for tonight, Mudkip. Hopefully everyone's safe after the snow we got last week. I know in Virginia we got quite a bit, and there's still some ice laying around, so definitely do be careful if you're outside for work or traveling or doing any of that stuff. Stay safe if you're able to. Next set on stream is going to be CPU and Coleslaw. Coleslaw typically uses Shulk. We'll see if he does so here against CPU1. We have 6 people tuning in to Smash Masters tonight. We have 6 participants, so we are doing a round robin style tournament. First, the set's first to 5, so whoever wins 3 matches moves on, essentially. Alright, Coleslaw's going to use his main character, so is CPU. Coleslaw's on Shulk, CPU's on Pac-Man. Let's get Game 1 underway. Game 1 stage is going to be Battlefield. It's going to be CPU who gets the damage going early against Coleslaw. Coleslaw looking to generate some damage of his own. CPU1 and Coleslaw both off the stage. Both of them make a recovery. CPU1 spawns a hydrant against Coleslaw there. Coleslaw splashes CPU1's hydrant into him, but CPU1's able to get the block up in time to block it. Not taking any damage from that. Oh, it sucked taking damage from your own hydrant. What a slash there by Coleslaw, coming up empty though. Tries to knock his hydrant into CPU, but not able to do so. Tries to ledge guard CPU, that doesn't work either. CPU1 generating some offense against Coleslaw. Gets the grab, gets the swing and the throw. Tries to ledge guard Coleslaw, no to avail this far. Coleslaw is not able to recover, and Coleslaw goes down to 2 stocks there. What a spike there by Coleslaw to knock CPU off the stage. CPU1's able to make a recovery against Coleslaw. Coleslaw generating some offensive combos, gets a hard up slash, takes CPU1 down to 2 stocks. CPU1 spawns an orange, throws an orange, gets that deflected into him by Coleslaw there. Follows Coleslaw off the stage. Coleslaw goes for the down spike, can't find it. CPU1 goes for a projectile, hasn't spawned one yet. Goes for another hydrant spawn, gets all of that though. Tries to knock Coleslaw into it. Coleslaw goes for his shield slash. Now his jump slash. Coleslaw goes for a down spike, gets that against CPU. Coleslaw has his speed slash now, so he speeds up a little bit here. CPU1 throws his bell into CPU1 throws his bell into Coleslaw, absolutely stuns Coleslaw there. Coleslaw is able to make a recovery against CPU1. CPU1's looking for a projectile against Coleslaw. Hasn't found one yet. Has his jump slash. Jump slash is going to expire. CPU1's going to take advantage of that and send Coleslaw down to 1 stock here. Has another projectile spawn against Coleslaw. Coleslaw's charging a up slash. But slash is the wrong way. He slashed upward. CPU1 made a miss there. Nice job by CPU. Has speed slash activated. Now CPU1 has to recover on stage. He's able to do so. The up slash worked for Coleslaw that time. What slash is he going to choose next? He's just going regular slash right now. Nothing special for Coleslaw. CPU1's trying to generate a combo against Coleslaw. Coleslaw goes for the down spike, gets a grab, gets another down spike, gets a couple of up slashes. Knocks CPU1's hydrant, tries to knock CPU1's hydrant into him. No to an avail, CPU1 throws a bell at Coleslaw. That doesn't do anything as Coleslaw is able to block. Coleslaw has his smash slash up and running. Let's see if CPU1's able to make a recovery, and CPU1 is. Ouch! Dropped that hydrant right on Coleslaw. That couldn't have felt good. Kicks Coleslaw into an apple that CPU spawned. What skill by CPU there? To kick Coleslaw into his own projectile. Wow. As a bell spawn against Coleslaw, it's a hard side smash. CPU1's looking to take game 1 away from Coleslaw. Looks like he's going to be able to do just that with a hard smash. Coleslaw goes up and out, and CPU takes game 1 away from Coleslaw. This has been absolutely exciting to call here for you guys. We are on to game number 2. Stage selection will take place shortly. We're going to go to Smashville for game number 2 here.
Start the battle, choke.
Coleslaw goes right back on Choke. CPU1 goes right back on Pac-Man. Game 2 is underway here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Both of them start neutral. Coleslaw has speed, slash up and running early. CPU1 with a hydrant spawn kicks that into Coleslaw. Damages Coleslaw a good little bit there. Coleslaw's at 27% damage. CPU1's at 47% damage. Coleslaw has the damage advantage here early. CPU1 spawns another hydrant. Tries to keep Coleslaw from being able to recover, but Coleslaw is able to recover anyway. A nice job there by Coleslaw. Tries to get a hydrant spawn going and spawns it into Coleslaw. Coleslaw with a nice block there. Doesn't take any damage from the hydrant, but it's going to get stunned by that bell, and CPU1's going to finish it off with a combo to knock Coleslaw down to 2 stocks here in the early going. Coleslaw with a deflection slash that doesn't find CPU1. Is going to try to knock CPU1's own hydrant into him. CPU1 spawns a bell, throws the bell right at Coleslaw, stuns him for a few seconds. Coleslaw and CPU1 both have to make a recovery. CPU1's able to make a recovery first. Coleslaw follows. Coleslaw with a smash slash up and running. Slashes CPU one time hard and takes him down to 2 stops. Coleslaw with a buster slash going. CPU1 has a bell spawn. Coleslaw trying to use CPU1's own bell against him. Unable to do so. What an upshot there by CPU1 to try to get it going against Coleslaw. CPU1 gets the grab and the throw. Has Coleslaw at 128% damage. Coleslaw is not able to recover. CPU1's looking to take game 2 away from Coleslaw here. Coleslaw has smash slash up and running. CPU1 with a stage spike. What a spike there by CPU. What a stage spike there by Coleslaw to knock CPU1 out and take him down to 1 stock. We're at a 1 stock even match here between CPU1 and Coleslaw. Coleslaw generating a combo early. CPU1 following it up with a combo of his own. Who's gonna win game 2 here? Will it be Coleslaw or will it be CPU? CPU with an absolutely nutty combo there against Coleslaw. Coleslaw trying to find some offense of his own against CPU. Eats a cherry shot from CPU. It's an orange shot. Both of these players are off the stage. Both of these players try to attack each other, but it's going to be CPU hanging on to win game number 2 against Coleslaw. Going back to Smashville for game number 3 against CPU1 and Coleslaw. Alright, game 3 underway. CPU1 tries to spawn a strawberry early, gets the throw, gets the up slash. Coleslaw has his shield slash up and running, switches to his buster slash. Is going to try to look for some offense against CPU1 here in a do or die match against CPU1. Coleslaw has his jump slash up and running early in the early going to game 1. But is already sitting at 90% damage, so he does have to be careful. One shot from CPU1 could send him flying. Gets the deflection slash, unable to find it. CPU1's able to dodge that completely. What a combo there from CPU1. CPU1 gets the grab, gets the stage smash. Coleslaw's able to recover. Coleslaw's looking for the spike against CPU, unable to find it thus far. Coleslaw has Buster Slash up and running, now switches to a Jump Slash. CPU1 just harmlessly jumps off stage, tries to get the bell spawn against Coleslaw there. Not going to happen. Coleslaw is just slashing like crazy, trying to hit CPU1 with anything he can. Wow! CPU1 kicks that hydrant right into Coleslaw. That's going to knock Coleslaw up and out and send him down to 2 stops. What a combination there from CPU1. Both of these players going at each other. And CPU1 getting the better of the offensive exchange here in game number 3, chat. So if CPU1 wins this game, he will have won this series against Coleslaw. CPU1 has to make a recovery and does. Coleslaw just slashing like a wild man right now, trying to find something to go right against CPU1 here. CPU1 has his bell. He's going to try to use it here. Coleslaw's almost out of a shield. Coleslaw's shield's gone to a mini shield now. CPU1's able to get the bell spawn. Wow, gets the bell spawn there against Coleslaw. But unable to finish the job as Coleslaw knocks CPU1 out first and send him down to 2 stops. CPU1 has the damage advantage against Coleslaw. It's another hard hit against Coleslaw. Tries to spawn his bell into him again, unable to find it. It's the hard side kick, knocks Coleslaw out to 1 stock. Coleslaw trying to recover here and take game 3 away from CPU1 to at least force a game 4. Hasn't been able to do so thus far. Coleslaw with the jump slash activated. CPU1 just hot on his heels. Tries to get the strawberry to hit Coleslaw with. Hits Coleslaw with an orange instead. Coleslaw has something charged up. Looking for his speed slash against CPU1. Gets the down spike against him. Spikes CPU1 again to prevent him from recovering, but Coleslaw is going to self-sacrifice his last stock to do so as he's unable to recover. The winner of this set is going to be CPU1 by way of knockout. Next is going to be Aiden against Coleslaw. Now, Aiden typically uses King DDD. He's our resident King DDD player. For anybody just tuning into the stream, I'd like to welcome you to this week's edition of Smash Masters. I'm your host for tonight, Buttkit.
Stop battle.
Looks like Coleslaw may be locking in Villager for this set. Wow, Aiden's gonna go Ridley.
3, 2,
And Coleslaw is going to be on Schultz. Aiden gets a fireball going against Coleslaw. I haven't seen much of Ridley played in Smash Masters, but I guess there's a first time for everything. What a down spike from Coleslaw to get things going against Aiden Symphony here. It's a couple of hard slashes against Aiden. Aiden's able to get an up slash against Coleslaw there. Coleslaw with a deflection slash that absolutely knocks Aiden up and out. Aiden with the grab, Aiden with the throw knocks Coleslaw out. Almost knocks Coleslaw out to take him down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw is able to make a recovery at 87% damage. Switches to a dump slash to do more damage against Aiden here. Aiden with a grab. Aiden throws Coleslaw against the stage. Almost has Coleslaw knocked up and out. Aiden has to make a recovery and does, so does Coleslaw. Aiden with a hard side smash. Aiden with a fireball spawn that hits Coleslaw, and Coleslaw is able to deflect it and try to deflect shot Aiden, but that's not going to work. Aiden with a couple of more fireballs up his sleeve is finally able to take Coleslaw down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw is looking to take Aiden down to 1 stock here. Looking for a couple of down spikes and the ledge guard against Aiden. Not able to find that thus far. As his Buster Slash loaded up against Aiden, Aiden's able to block all those shots against him. Wow. What a block there by Coleslaw. Coleslaw has a mini shield now. Is able to up slash Aiden to knock him out and send him down to 1 stop. Gets a grab, gets a couple of punches and spikes Aiden down off the stage. Aiden has to make a recovery and does. Grabs and throws Coleslaw up off the stage. Aiden's able to block a couple of attacks by Coleslaw. Coleslaw has a speed slash up and running. Is going to try to get that into Aiden. Aiden's going to be able to recover on stage. So is Coleslaw. Coleslaw with the up slash against Aiden. Aiden's just up and flying around now. Aiden's trying to generate some offense here against Coleslaw. Coleslaw with a hard slash. Aiden with a hard hit of his own. Aiden with a fireball. Aiden with another up shot that absolutely knocks Coleslaw out to send him down to 1 stop. What an air slash here from Coleslaw there against Aiden. Aiden's off the stage, has to make a recovery. Coleslaw is just whacking him like a baseball right now. He's whacking them all up around the stage. Aiden gets his fireballs to work, but Coleslaw blocks each and every single last one of them. Gets the grab, gets the stage throw. Coleslaw with a smash slash. Kicks Aiden off the stage. Is Aiden going to be able to recover? Yes, he is. Coleslaw has to make a recovery and does. Coleslaw tries to air slash Aiden. No to an avail. Aiden already recovered. So does Coleslaw. That's ground spin slash is going to do it for Aiden here.
Through that pretty good.
Coleslaw is going to be your winner of game 1 here, Jet. Game 2 underway. We are headed back to small battlefield.
Start battle. Go.
Coleslaw will be on Shulk. Aiden Symphony will be on Wolf.
3, 2, 1, go!
Coleslaw getting the offense going here earlier against Aiden. Coleslaw with a Buster Slash up and running against Aiden. Has Aiden at 81% damage. Looking to knock Aiden out to take the first stock advantage here against him. Unable to do so thus far. Had a Buster Slash. Unable to get any use out of it there against Aiden there. Uh-oh, here comes Aiden trying to generate some combos and find some offense against Coleslaw. Hasn't been able to do so thus far, but don't count Aiden out of this. Even though he's at 105% damage, 109% damage. Aiden has to make a recovery and does. Gets hard slashed by CPU to go down to 2 stops. Early here in game 2. And Aiden come back. Has to block a couple attacks from Coleslaw. Coleslaw trying to find it against Aiden here. Aiden's just trying to duck out of Coleslaw's way. Coleslaw goes for the up shot there, but doesn't get it. Goes for another up slash, gets all of that. Trying to knock Aiden off the stage, gets the grab, gets the down spike and the sword slash against him. Coleslaw has a speed slash up and running, we'll see where that takes him. Has a smash slash up running next. Slashes Aiden Symphony off the stage. Flashes him off the stage again. Aiden's able to recover both times. Aiden able to recover 3 times. One up shot from Coleslaw is going to spell the end for Aiden, and Aiden's going to go down to 1 stock here. Coleslaw has to make a recovery and does. So did Aiden. Aiden's going to try to take Coleslaw up the task on the other end of the stage and knock him off the opposite side. Coleslaw not looking to let that happen. Coleslaw looking to win this game. Wow, what a shot there by Aiden to take Coleslaw down to 2 stocks. Aiden is at a stock disadvantage against Coleslaw there, though, as he's only at 1 stock, and Coleslaw still has a full 2 stocks remaining against Aiden here. Gets a grab, gets a couple of kicks. Gets a hard swipe against Coleslaw there, does Aiden. Coleslaw's at 89% damage on 2 stocks. Aiden's at 56% damage on 1 stock. 1 up shot from Coleslaw is going to send Aiden flying. And just like that, your winner of game number 2 is going to be Coleslaw on Schultz.
Stop battle. Schultz. Draw.
Heading right back to small battlefield for game number 3 on stage 3.
2, 1, go! Speed.
Coleslaw's on Shulk, Aiden Symphony is on Rob now. Coleslaw got the combo early against Aiden. Aiden's sitting at 24% damage. We'll see what he has in store for Coleslaw. Aiden's just swinging at Coleslaw right now, getting anything he can land to work against him. It's panning out so far for Aiden. Coleslaw's on his speed slash. Aiden has a Beyblade spawn. Tries to hit Coleslaw with it, no to an avail. Wow. Aiden tried to get Coleslaw into the ground there, but that didn't work either. Coleslaw still able to recover. Eats a laser shot from Aiden. Another laser shot by Aiden Symphony against Coleslaw there. Wow, what a job there on a recovery by Aiden. Aiden gets the grab, goes up a little bit. Tombstone pile drivers Coleslaw into the platform, and that's going to spell the end for him. This series of down spikes here by Coleslaw. Coleslaw looking to take game 3 away from Aiden and win this set. We'll see if he's able to do just that. Coleslaw gets the down spike. Coleslaw gets another down spike. Aiden trying to generate any offense he can against Coleslaw here. Coleslaw has a speed slash. Don't know if that's going to get put to use. It seems like it is here against Coleslaw. What a shot by Aiden Symphony here to go against Coleslaw. To attack Coleslaw like that. Aiden Symphony tries to spawn the laser. The laser doesn't hit Coleslaw. Coleslaw is able to block that. Gets another laser spawn and tries to hit Coleslaw with it. Coleslaw blocks that too. Finally able to nail him with a Beyblade. Nails him with a Beyblade again. Goes for a spinning arm attack against him. Tries to lights guard Coleslaw. That's not going to work. What a shot there by Aiden Symphony to take Coleslaw down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw looking to continue to generate some offense and take Aiden out. Win game 3 here. Wow. 5 shots by Coleslaw. Goes for the up slash against Rob, can't find it. Coleslaw going for the up slash against Aiden again, can't find that either. Aiden's just absolutely trying to club at Coleslaw right now. What a shot there by Coleslaw to take Aiden down on 1 stock. We are at a 1 stock even match against Aiden and Coleslaw. Coleslaw has a Buster Slash up and running. Had a block of that attack from Aiden. Aiden has a laser laser gun spawning. No to an avail. Coleslaw is going to try to side slash his way back onto the stage. Unable to do so, your winner of this one's going to be Aiden Symphony on Rob. On to game number 4.
TDD.
Coleslaw 1 2 game. Aiden has so far won 1. Aiden on his main character King DDD now.
Go.
Coleslaw is still on his main character Shulk. We'll see if Shulk's able to do it against King DDD here. Aiden gets a hammer spin against Coleslaw. Aiden gets a mine to spawn. Pumps that mine right into Coleslaw. One hard hammer shot knocks Coleslaw up. Doesn't knock him out though. Coleslaw with a speed slash. Aiden with a mine ball spawn. Aiden gets the upshot with a hammer. It's going, it's going. Coleslaw is long gone. He's down at 2 stocks. It's the grab, it's the stage throw against Coleslaw. It's the mine ball spawn. Charges up ball. Hammer homer against Coleslaw, unable to find it. Coleslaw grabs him. Coleslaw goes for the up slash against Aiden's Symphony here. Aiden's Symphony intends to try to use Coleslaw's offense against him. Wow, absolutely barrel rolled Coleslaw into his own mine ball there with Aiden Symphony. Wow, Coleslaw knocks Aiden Symphony down to 2 stocks. We'll see what happens next here. Choose Coleslaw up, spits him back out. Finds a mine ball, gets all of that mine ball against Coleslaw. Bounces Coleslaw back off the stage. Wow, what an insane amount of combos going on by both parties right now. Coleslaw looking to get the better end of the exchange. But no to an avail as Aiden's Symphony is going to get a barrel roll that knocks into Coleslaw though. Aiden with a hammer spin shot, unable to find anything. Coleslaw with the up spike, unable to get anything there. Goes at it again, does Aiden, and finally is able to knock Coleslaw out to win game 4. Just like that, Aiden will be forcing a game 5 here, chat.
Stop battle. Rob. Go.
Next game is underway between Coleslaw and Aiden Symphony. We are on Hollow Bastion for this section. Aiden Symphony elects to go back on Rob. That's interesting after he just won back-to-back sets off of Coleslaw alone, and one of them was on his main character, which was King DDD. One would think you would choose the character you're main at for this kind of matchup, but I guess not. Everybody's different nowadays. Coleslaw with a jump slash spawn, unable to get anything going against Aiden Symphony there. Coleslaw hard slashes Symphony, sends him down to 2 stocks as well. Aiden Symphony tries to spawn a Beyblade against Coleslaw. Coleslaw coming up with a couple of slashes against Aiden Symphony. Aiden Symphony is able to respond. What a spinning attack there by Aiden Symphony. Wow, what an insane amount of combos there by Coleslaw. Uh-oh. Aiden Symphony looking to nail a combo of his own, unable to find it. Gets a grab, gets the throw, gets the stage spike. Swings his arms around like a madman, does Aiden Symphony. Somehow that worked. Knocked Coleslaw out to send him down to 2 stocks. Gets a laser shot against him, follows it up with another offensive combo. Coleslaw going for the stage spike against Aiden Symphony. Isn't able to get it thus far. It's a grab, gets a tombstone pile driver going. Throws his hands up like a madman again, and your winner of the set, I believe, is going to be Aiden Symphony. Yep. Your winner in 5 games and the winner of the set is going to be Aiden Symphony. Congratulations to Coleslaw for hanging on there for as long as he possibly could, but in the end came up just a little bit short against Aiden. Aiden Symphony is to battle IsrealJohn next on stage. Players are getting set up on stream. This next set will be coming to you here shortly. Alright, let's get that cleared out of the way. IsrealJohn is taking his place up on the stage right now. He's going to be going up against Aiden Symphony. Has to pair his controller against his IsrealJohn. They are going into stage selections now.
Start the battle. Total.
IsrealJohn's going to elect to choose the red outfit on Toon Link this go round. Aiden Symphony is going to choose his name and then probably pick a character. I had to take a guess. Aiden Symphony is going to go for the animal print camo on Solid Snake.
2, 1, go!
Want to know a cool fact? I actually met the voice actor for Solid Snake at Comic-Con last year at the Dulles Expo Center, which is now getting demolished and turned into an IKEA. Kind of sad about that. I live pretty near the Dulles Expo. We'll see what happens for this year's Comic-Con convention. Anyways, on to game 1 against Aiden Symphony and IsrealJohn here. IsrealJohn looking to go to work. Takes the fight right to Aiden Symphony, but Aiden Symphony's nobody to sleep on here. Aiden Symphony's looking to generate some offense of his own. Gets the up spike against IsrealJohn. Excuse me there. Aiden Symphony going for the spike again. That's not going to work against IsrealJohn. IsrealJohn trying to go for the spike there against Aiden, and that doesn't work. Aiden just knocks him up and knocks him out. Takes him down to 2 stocks. Aiden Symphony throws IsrealJohn off the stage. Has to make a recovery and does. IsrealJohn looking for his first knockout of this match. Hasn't gotten it yet against Aiden. Slashes Aiden hard again. Grabs Aiden. Elbow drops Aiden. Aiden almost goes flying off the opposite end of the stage there. IsrealJohn just looking for a grab. Looks for a bomb throw. Doesn't get it. Wow, Aiden just somersaults right into IsrealJohn. Up, has a mind spawn. Aiden jumped off the stage, wasn't able to make a recovery. Aiden now at 2 stocks as well. What a clobbering shot there from Aiden. Wow, IsrealJohn gets blown up by his own bomb that he threw. Uh-oh. Aiden looking for a mine. Has a rocket launcher up and running. Fires that one right into IsrealJohn. Knocks IsrealJohn up and sends him out to take him down to 1 stock. IsrealJohn looking to generate some offense against Aiden here. Unable to do so thus far. Wow, what another bazooka shot from Aiden. Fires a homing missile. No target acquired and no target found. But that mine throw shot's gonna spell the end for IsrealJohn. Aiden's gonna win game 1 off of the animal print camo outfit against IsrealJohn here. Valiant effort by IsrealJohn there in game 1, but came up just a little bit short. Game 2 is gonna take place at Final Destination. Wow. Aiden's using Bayonetta for game 2. And IsrealJohn's going to use his custom meat brawler. Get ready for a lot of headbutts. And just as I thought. But Aiden's going to get the offense going here early against IsrealJohn. IsrealJohn looking for a combo, unable to find it. But Aiden's able to find a combo to get things going here in game 2. Knocks IsrealJohn up and around a little bit. IsrealJohn's charging up an attack. Aiden's going to make him burn it. Wait till he does. Aiden with another up smash. With an absolutely insane air combo. IsrealJohn's going to look to headbutt Aiden, but Aiden's going to slow time down and deflect that shot against IsrealJohn here. Knocks IsrealJohn down to 2 stops. IsrealJohn headbutts Aiden and looks to knock him out for the finish. Unable to do so, unable to take Aiden down to 2 stocks there. You're going to have to try a little bit harder, bud, if you want to knock it. If you want to have a shot at knocking Aiden out. Aiden slows time down again. Deflects IsrealJohn's shot. Goes for an insane air combo there against IsrealJohn. Ledge guards him, but IsrealJohn's able to slash his way back to center stage against Aiden. Goes for a hard attack there, does IsrealJohn. Can't find that against Aiden. IsrealJohn goes for another head, but doesn't find that either. Aiden with an absolutely nutty combo against IsrealJohn. IsrealJohn going in for the combos now against Aiden. Has a couple of throws, has a couple of stage spikes. IsrealJohn looking to spawn a Shadow Fist, unable to get anything going thus far. Has an attack charged up, but Aiden's able to jump over IsrealJohn and attack him from the other side. Blocks IsrealJohn's charged attack there. Goes for the headbutt, can't find it against Aiden there. Aiden goes for a headbutt against IsrealJohn, looking to knock him out. IsrealJohn goes for a headbutt against Aiden. IsrealJohn goes for a combo against Aiden. Aiden responds with a combo of his own. Knocks IsrealJohn up. IsrealJohn tries to headbutt Aiden, unable to get that there. Wow, what a Shadow Fist by Aiden there. Knocks IsrealJohn up and out to take him down to 1 stop. Trying to win game 2 here. IsrealJohn with a nice headbutt. Hitting a little victory pose there, but might be premature as he still has to take Aiden out twice. Aiden only has to knock him out 1 more time to win game 2 here. Aiden with an absolutely nutty combo there against IsrealJohn. IsrealJohn jumps to center stage. Aiden hot in pursuit. Nails a rad air combo there. IsrealJohn looking for the spike against Aiden, can't find it. IsrealJohn looked for another headbutt there, but Aiden stopped him dead in his tracks. Aiden, in hot pursuit of IsrealJohn, knocks him out in the air. Takes IsrealJohn down in game number 2 here. Game 1 saw Aiden use. Game 1 we saw Aiden use Solid Snake. Game 2 was Bayonetta. Game 3 and what will be IsrealJohn's possibly last, what would possibly be IsrealJohn's last match of this set. Aiden is going to elect to use Little Mac. Wow. IsrealJohn breaking out the Sonic in this set. Going up against Aiden's Little Mac. Now, if you ask me who has the upper hand in this set, I would say IsrealJohn. Sonic does have a little bit better of a recovery chance than Little Mac does, because he's able to like spawn a spring. Wow, what a shot there from Aiden again. Aiden's able to knock IsrealJohn up and out. Oh, Aiden has his knockout punch stored and ready. Will he be able to use it? Goes for an uppercut combo, unable to find it. Gets the knockout punch there, sends IsrealJohn absolutely flying. See you later, IsrealJohn. Has IsrealJohn down at one stock already. Aiden making short work of Israel here, not giving him a fighting chance. IsrealJohn looking to figure things out against Aiden. Spawns a spring, able to jump over Aiden. I said Aiden had a pretty horrible recovery chance, and that is true for Little Mac. That Aiden's able to make short work of IsrealJohn there and win this set in 3 matches. Break out the broomsticks, folks. That was a clean sweep by Aiden there. One second there, please. My bracket just completely glitched on me, folks. Apologies. I will get the bracket back up and running for you guys here shortly. Smash Masters at the outer limits. Technology, folks. Love it when it works and hate it when it don't. Alright. Where are we at now? String 2, no matches lined up just yet. Alright, next set will be underway for you shortly. Light this back up. It's going to be, I don't want to misquote this, Aiden's Symphony against Dr. Insano. We will see what happens here. I don't want to miscommunicate this. So we're going to check the bracket real quick. Okay. This is the second to last match of the evening. Your last match of the evening will be Big Lando against CPU1. That should take place next. Now for the standings update as it currently stands. We have Dr. Insano in first place, Big Lando in second place, CPU1 coming in third, Aiden Symphony coming in fourth, Coleslaw coming in fifth, and IsrealJohn coming in sixth, bringing out the tally.
Start the battle. Min.
Well, looks like Dr. Insano's locking in Min for the set. And Aiden Symphony is gonna be locking in on Ridley. Let's see what happens here against these two competitors. Alright. Insano gets the combos going early against Aiden Symphony. Both of these players are now off the stage trying to fight each other, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. Aiden Symphony is able to get himself back on stage. So is Dr. Insano. I'm just gonna call him Insano. Wow, what a combo there by Insano. Aiden's already at 98% damage on Ridley. I have not seen Ridley use much on... Oh, I actually haven't seen Ridley use much period yet. So I'm just gonna be completely up and honest there. CP1 making short work of Aiden. One stalking him early in this match. Aiden looking to bounce back. Both of these players are off the stage. No damage needed. It was about recovery. Aiden was able to recover. Insano was not. Insano goes down to 2 stocks here against Aiden. We are now at a 2-stock even match, with Insano having the better of the damage advantage here. But Aiden's looking to make short work of Insano and take him down to 1 stock. Able to do so. And is going to self-sacrifice a stock to do so, as he's unable to recover on stage himself. Wow, Aiden with a nice combo there against Insano. Insano might have to break out his Steve back here. Aiden with a couple of fireballs. That doesn't hit Insano. Aiden's able to work himself back onto the stage. Insano grabs Aiden, superplexes him there. And Insano going for another suplex against Aiden, trying to ledge guard Aiden and prevent him from recovering, and is going to do just that. Game 1's going to go to Dr. Insano. Stage bans and stage selections are underway here. Game number 2 is set to get underway for you guys here shortly. Aiden's going to lock in on Ridley. Going to go in on the purple skin for Ridley. It's pretty interesting to see Insano use anyone other than Steve in this tournament. He typically uses Steve, but he also deviates sometimes and tries to pick up different characters. This is one of those times. He's yet to break out his Steve bag. Wow. Nice combo there by Aiden to knock Insano off the side of the stage. Wow, that wasn't very nice of Insano. Insano winds up a punch, absolutely clobbers Aiden. Knocks him down to 2 stock. Sends him back into extinction. At least I think Ridley's a pterodactyl. I could be completely wrong on that. Okay, it looks like an albino pterodactyl. For vanity's sake, we're calling him that. Yes, calling Ridley an albino pterodactyl here. Well, doesn't matter, but because this albino pterodactyl's now on 1 stock, Aiden has to figure something out against Insano. Insano's still on 2 stocks. What an arm on it! What an arm on Min-Min! Insano with a knockout punch. Hey, short work of Aiden there in game number 2. Insano's looking to go for a sweep here in game number 3. Game number 3 is going to be on a randomized stage. Wow. I wasn't expecting that one to end that quickly, guys. I'll tell you that much. We'll see if Aiden locks in with somebody else here. Wow, it's going to be a Min-Min mirror match for game number 3, folks. Okay, we have Baby Blue Min-Min against the other Min-Min, so... Okay, so far, Insano is getting the better of the offensive exchange. Aiden is able to respond with some offense of his own. Wow, Aiden was going in for some offense. Aiden recovers on stage. Insano does not. Insano tries to chase Aiden off the stage. That's going to be a moot point, folks. Insano's not able to recover. Aiden's sitting at 78% damage. Insano's sitting at 27% damage. With a hammer fist spawn is... And let's see. Whoa! Insano has a hammer fist and a dragon arm. I'm not sure what Aiden has. Aiden has some sort of disc in the Dragon Arm spawn. Insano looking like he's going to get the better of this offensive exchange, and he is. Knocks Aiden down to 2 stocks. Aiden has a disc in his hand. Aiden has a disc arm. He's going to try to use that against Insano. Insano has a disc arm of his own. Maybe that's a raise. Who knows? It's all fictitious anyway, folks. Insano with a shotgun arm and a razor arm now. Trying to knock Aiden into the middle of next week. Aiden's not going to be able to recover there. Insano's going to look for the finish here. Wow, what a charged shot by Aiden. Too bad it didn't hit anybody. Aiden has a wrecking ball arm now. Insano has a razor arm and a shotgun arm. Honestly, guys, I do not know what the second arm is on Insano, but I do know that combo was absolutely insane. Insano hangs on to win this one at 100% damage. Congratulations to Insano on winning this set. Come to think of it, that looks like more of a razor than it does a frisbee. I don't know why I said frisbee. Congratulations to Insano on winning that set. I'm pretty sure he locks up first place doing that. We have one more set to call on stream, I do believe. This set's going to be against Big Lando and CPU 1. Yes. I'm not too sure if Big Lando can take first place. Okay, wait, hold on. Big Lando is 3-0. Dr. Insano is 3-1. So yes, if Big Lando wins this set against CP1, he should be in first place, if I'm not mistaken. Depending on how he does against Coleslaw. Okay. Yeah, let's just go with that. Because Dr. Insano is 4-1. He did lose a set against Big Lando. Yes. Dr. Insano lost a set against Big Lando earlier. So if Big Lando wins his next set against CP1, he would have cleaned house and be in first place. So the current standings right now are Dr. Insano's in first, CPU1's in second, Big Lando's in third, Aiden Symphony's in fourth, Coleslaw's in fifth, IsrealJohn is in sixth. And speaking of, well, now we'll take a break to give you a sports update. The Capitals have scored 2 goals in 31 seconds, so congratulations to the Capitals. And for everyone who's watching the Super Bowl this week and going to a Super Bowl party, I hope you guys stay safe wherever you guys are headed to watch the party, and just enjoy the Super Bowl. And for any of you guys who are in the sports card market and have a Drake May card, highly recommend holding on to those cards in case the Patriots win the Super Bowl. That Drake May card's gonna go absolutely nutty in stock. Or in sale value. Waiting for CPU1 and Big Lando to take the stage. Big Lando is 3-0 and CPU1's 3-1, so Big Lando does have a chance to take first here if he wins his next set against CPU. For those of you just tuning in, I'd like to welcome you to the stream. We are streaming Smash Masters number 74 here at the Outer Limits. I am your host for tonight, Mudkip. Just get back to the Smash Masters thing. Oh, I love it when my thing doesn't work sometimes. We have 6 attendees tonight, including 1 new attendee. So we'd like to thank each and every single one of the people, one of the participants that came out to Smash Masters tonight. Thanks are in order to Aiden, Dr. Insano, Big Lando, CPU1, Coleslaw, and our new contestant, IsrealJohn. IsrealJohn went 0-5 for his debut, but that's quite okay. Always a chance to get better at these tournaments, and the only way you get better is by playing in them, which brings me to my next point. If any of you guys are interested in signing up for Smash Masters tournament or our Thursday night throwdown tournament, we feature Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and 2XKO for our tournament on Thursday night. We did feature Fatal Fury City of the Wolves for a while. If there's enough interest, we will be picking that back up. For night. Right now, the 3 games mentioned are the ones we feature on Thursday night throwdown. Totally woofed on giving our partners a shout out. Shout out to our partner Amir and his crew over at Potomac Tap House. If you're in the area, stop on by Potomac Tap House for some good eats and head on over to the Outer Limits. Just mention you're from the Outer Limits when you go to Potomac Tap House. You'll receive a discount on your bill. As with the same when you come to the Outer Limits and mention you came over from Potomac Tap House. And now, your main event of the evening is going to be CPU1 against Big Lando. Big Lando immediately locking in his main character. Big Lando means business on this one. He's not messing around. He's looking to keep his perfect streak alive against CPU1 here. Going for a PK freeze early as Big Lando. Goes for a barrier attack. Knocks CPU1 off the stage. CPU1 spawns a hydrant. PK fire doesn't find anybody. Baseball bat to a hydrant. Going for a home run shot there is Big Lando. Unable to find that either. CPU1 spawns a projectile. It's a barrier shot for his troubles. Ouch. That couldn't have felt good. Finds another projectile. Big Lando's going to be looking to put the hydrant in play, but eats an orange for his troubles. That couldn't have felt good. Tries to throw a bell into Big Lando. Is able to get it the second time around. Stuns Big Lando for a couple of seconds. Big Lando's able to recover, but Big Lando's also on 130% damage. Ouch. That bell absolutely wrung Big Lando. And CPU1's able to finish the job, but self-sacrifices, jumps off the stage, unable to recover. And CPU1's also down at 2 stocks here in the early goings of Game 1. Wow, CPU1 with a couple of down kicks against Big Lando. Big Lando with a PK fire. There is a hydrant in play. Nobody's able to get to it to use it though. Big Lando looking for PK freeze, unable to find it against CPU1. Big Lando goes for an offensive combo against CPU1, able to find it. CPU1 just kicked his hydrant in the opposite direction. I don't think that was intentional. Here against Big Lando, kicks Big Lando, goes a bell into Big Lando, absolutely nails it. Nice PK thunder recovery by Big Lando. CPU1 gets a grab, gets a throw, gets the hydrant spawn. Unable to put the hydrant in play against Big Lando. That might cost CPU1 there. Tries to kick the hydrant into Big Lando. Big Lando's able to not take any damage here. Nice job by Big Lando. Big Lando's at 145% damage. 147, 162. Hello? Ouch. Big Lando finally gets knocked out. Tries to knock CPU1's hydrant into him. Unable to do so, gets the barrier shot against CPU1. Able to do so thus far. Wow, Big Lando trying to figure out some offensive strategy against CPU1 here. Maybe knock his hydrant into him. PK fires his hydrant, but CPU1 has a bell waiting in tow for Big Lando. Throws that into him. Stuns Big Lando for a little bit. CPU1 with the up smash, nails Big Lando with that. CPU1, Lando with his snake toy looking to grab onto the ledge, able to do so. CPU1 grabs the bell, but not able to get any use out of that one. Throws orange into Big Lando. One PK. Wow, what a PK Thunder response. Recovery by Big Lando there. Very solid job by Big Lando to knock CPU1 out to take him down to one stock. Big Lando's at 133% damage. Game 1 could absolutely go anybody's way. I've seen some absolutely insane recoveries by contestants for over 100% damage. We'll see if that's the case here. Lando's on 145% damage. Looking to win game 1 and hang on to win game 1 on 145% damage. Yeah. CPU1 with a hydrant spawn, unable to find it. With a projectile spawn, unable to find that. Goes for a kick, comes up empty. Goes for another hydrant spawn. Lando with a barrier spawn, doesn't get that. With another barrier spawn. With another barrier shot against CPU. CPU is the one's able to recover, able to spawn a hydrant. Throws a projectile into Big Lando. That projectile is going to nail the hydrant and send Big Lando flying. Valiant effort by Big Lando, but CPU1 gets the better of that exchange and wins game 1, just like that, folks. Lando still has a shot to come back into this one. They are heading back to Battlefield for game number 2 here in a possible 5-game set. Both of them start off center stage. Wow, what a PK freeze by Lando here to get things going here against CPU. That PK freeze had hurt. Lando means business. I don't think he liked losing that last match. Lando getting straight down to business against CPU1 here. Looking to bring his snake toy into play. CPU1 getting a couple of projectiles. Getting a couple of projectiles to land. Lando absolutely using his barrier to his advantage right now and just nailing CPU with it. CPU1 is able to knock his hydrant up, but doesn't hit anybody, so his hydrant falls harmlessly off the stage, presumably. Maybe landed on another platform. Didn't see there. Big Lando looks to put CPU1's hydrant into play. Lands on the top platform, doesn't hit anybody there either. Big Lando has to make a recovery. Ouch! That was going to hurt Lando and stun him for a little bit. Lando's able to make a recovery. Nice recovery. Gets a grab, gets a throw. Gets the up shot. Has another hydrant spawn. CPU1 kicks a hydrant into Big Lando. Knocks him off the stage. Lando with a good recovery. Lando with a barrier shot against CPU1. As a hydrant spawn again, CPU1 gets the grab, gets the throw. Both of these players at 100% plus damage. Big Lando sitting at 54% damage, now 163. CPU1 sitting at 112% damage. Who will get the first stock here? None of these guys giving up. CPU1 goes for a projectile spawn, doesn't get that. Big Lando goes for a shot against CPU1, doesn't get that. Finally knocks Big Lando out at 180% damage. Hello, chat. We got a barn burner going here for you guys on our main event tonight. Game 2 is underway. Wow, what a barrier shot by Lando there to knock CPU1 out and take him down to 2 stocks. Wow, what a combo there by CPU1. Looking to ledge guard Lando. Doesn't nail that. Gets a projectile, throws that into Lando. Hits Lando with an apple. Tries to throw a bell into Lando. Is able to get the bell against Lando there. Lando's stunned for a few seconds. Throws a strawberry into him. That couldn't have felt good either. Lando gets a couple of barrier shots going against CPU1. Tries to deflect CPU1's projectile right back at him and is able to do so. CPU1 gets the bell throw against Lando. Looks for the spike against Lando. Spikes him off the side of the stage. Ouch! Eats a hydrant shot. Lando's unable to recover. What a PK freeze there! 2 PK freezes by Lando. CPU1 somehow makes a recovery after 2 PK freezes absolutely land. If you're not in the stream right now, you need to get into the stream and check out this massive main event we got for you tonight against Lando and CPU1. CPU1's at 97% damage. Just recovered from taking 2 PK freezes that should have knocked him out. Eats a barrier shot from Big Lando, somehow still hanging on at 130% damage, 151. Finally gets knocked out and taken down to 1 stop. Wow, that was absolutely crazy, chat. Oh, goes for a combo. Tries to get that going against Big Lando. Big Lando gets the better of that offensive exchange against CPU1, at least for now. Big Lando at the damage disadvantage. CPU1 trying to hydrant spawn, doesn't need to. Big Lando tries to make a recovery with a PK Thunder, unable to do so. CPU1 wins game 2 against Lando. We are headed into game 3 out of a possible 5-game main event here. This is your last match of the evening, and it has been an absolute pleasure to call another Smash Masters tournament for you guys here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Game 3 set to take place on Battlefield. Lando knows what's at stake. He must win this one to at least force a game 4. And Lando knows what's at stake because he absolutely just gets right to work against CPU with a massive amount of combos. CPU1 eats a PK fire, that's gonna hurt. Eats a barrier shot from Lando. CPU1's able to make a recovery, but Lando's able to get the better of that exchange and knock CPU1 out to take him down to 2 stocks. CPU1 knocks his hydrant into Lando, takes Lando down up to 75% damage. PK fire hits CPU1, unable to get anything going. CPU1 kicks a hydrant, tries to get that into Lando, isn't able to get anything going against Lando there. Lando with a barrier shot, nails CPU1 with it. Wow, both of them fighting for hydrant control. Lando got the better of that exchange. CPU1 with another hydrant spawn, looking to spike Lando off the stage. Keep him from recovering. Lando still recovers. Lando is at 139% damage. Looking to knock CPU1 out. CPU1's at 75% damage. Ouch! 167% damage before Lando gets knocked out. Good job, Lando, on hanging on for a while there. Lando looking to do the same against CPU1 now. CPU1 with a projectile spawn. CPU1 with a couple of shots against Lando. CPU1's still at 100. Oh, now CPU1's at 100+% damage. Looking for a bell spawn against Lando. Looking to nail Lando with a bell, but not going to be able to. Lando with a couple of barrier shots against CPU1. CPU1 spawns another hydrant. Eats a barrier shot for his combo. Gets knocked out. See you later, CPU1. CPU1 goes down to 1 stock first in game 3, and a must-win game for Lando. If he at least looks to force a game 4, I could be very wrong, but it looks like game 3 is going to go to Big Lando, barring any major mistakes. Like I said, barring any major mistakes. That was a couple of mistakes there by Big Lando. Lando's able to recuperate and continue the offense against CPU1 here. CPU1's at 31% damage. Big Lando's at 150% damage. CPU1 looked for the hydrant shot to knock Big Lando up and out, but unable to do so. This match is absolutely nuts in my opinion, guys. CPU1 trying to get the combos going against Big Lando. Big Lando looking for a PK fire, doesn't get it. Eats an apple off the bounce. Knocks Big Lando up and out. Big Lando has been doing good to hang on to, despite taking a very high amount of damage. Gets a grab, gets a throw, looks for PK freeze, does not get PK freeze. CPU1 works his way back to center stage against Big Lando, able to do so. PK fired from Big Lando, misses. CPU1 has a hydrant spawn, looks for an orange, gets the orange spawn against Big Lando, throws orange into Big Lando. Wow. Lando looking for PK freeze to absolutely stun CPU for a few seconds. That's not going to work. CPU1's going to ledge guard Lando, and CPU1's going to be the winner of this set. Congratulations are in order to CPU1. That was your final game of this evening. Now to get your results for the standings. Okay. In first is CPU1. Second place is Dr. Insano. Third place is Big Lando. Fourth place is Aiden Symphony. Fifth place is Coleslaw. And sixth place is IsrealJohn. This was Smash Masters number 74. I'm your host, Mudkip. Good night, folks. We'll see y'all next week at 7 o'clock for another edition of Smash Masters. Smash Masters number 75. Again, signups are always on start.gg for Monday and Thursday night's tournaments. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one, folks. Until then, this is Mudkip signing off for the